Alright, I think a lot of people are talking about the election last night and why it happened. Or they're trying to figure out what Romney did wrong or what Obama did right, is what I think they should be thinking about. Because I don't really, I'm just going to come out and say this. I probably wouldn't have said this last night because I was emotional. I voted for Obama. And that's pretty typical. I'm young and I fit the demo he goes for, other than the fact that I'm white. But I'll be honest, I really got to be honest here. I don't think Romney was that bad of a choice. And I know the pundits like to paint the rival as a bad guy. One guy's the good guy, one guy's the bad guy. You watch MSNBC, Obama's the saint, Romney's the Antichrist. You watch Fox News, the roles are reversed. Obama's the Antichrist, and you know, you get what I'm saying. Anyways, here's my deal. I think people are really not understanding what happened in this election. This election, the outcome, people say, I've been watching some of the stuff on some of the stuff that Glenn Beck has been recently saying, and he said that people are not basing it on facts, income and economics and stuff. Well, I think they're wrong. In fact, I know they're wrong because I believe Obama was reelected on the auto bailout. Not much other plays into it, and the economy might be what it is nationwide, but we're doing better. We're creating jobs, whatever the pundits want to tell you. But really, the fact is, in Ohio, it came down to the auto bailout. In Michigan, it came down to the auto bailout. And while unpopular it might have been when it was happening, it saved the auto industry. And those people live and die by the auto industry. And that's why Obama got a second term. And it's nothing more than that. It's that simple. His policies he put in position worked. And there's nothing more to it. It's not what Romney did wrong. Yeah, the 47%. But the fact is, if Obama wasn't a good president, he would not have gotten a second term. If he did not do the auto bailout, he would not have gotten a second term, which I think is wrong. I think he should have been reelected on getting Osama bin Laden alone. But the auto bailout is what made this a two-term president, what made Obama a two-term president. It wasn't bin Laden. It wasn't foreign policy. And you say it's about economics. It is about the economy. It's the economy, stupid, as some say. Well, it's the economy, stupid. And the auto bailout affected the economy in a positive way, especially in the states where it really mattered, like Ohio, Michigan. Those places it really mattered. It really affected the economy. You might not notice it if you live in southern Florida, but you definitely noticed it if you lived in Detroit, Michigan. And that's what it came down to. If you're wondering, if you're in another state, if you're in one of those red states, you don't get it, and you don't know why this guy got a second term, this is why Obama got a second term. The auto bailout was the right decision. And I think history will tell us that the stimulus package was also the right decision. We're a very impatient nation. We don't like Obamacare, and we certainly, it's gotten more popular, but when it first happened, we certainly as a nation didn't like it. But we're impatient. We didn't like the auto bailout, but I think it proves, the re-election proves that the people that it affected, they like it now. It saved their jobs, and I think we'll like healthcare in 10 years. I think we'll, and Obama's approval rating, I think, will be much higher when he leaves office than it will ever be when he's president. I think when people look back and say that was a great president, I really think history will do him more justice than harm. I think as time goes on, we'll really grow to appreciate what Obama did for this country. Look, if you're a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, and you can label me like that all you want. You want to say Obama won the election because hurricane Sandy. Well, maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but here's the facts. In a time of crisis, he proved to be a good president. And that's what you want in a president that can be a good president in a time of crisis. Bush wasn't. Katrina, was a big part of what he was known for, and that's not a good thing on his, Obama. Sandy will be something he's known for, and it will reflect good on him. And when it comes to Libya and Syria and some of those things, I think Obama made the right call. Yeah, we had ambassadors die, and I know some people wanted to go to war or get justice, but I don't think we can afford that. We cannot afford that. We couldn't afford to go to Afghanistan. We couldn't afford to go to Iraq. And we as a nation, we need to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and know when to walk away. And I'll make this more personal. I'll say that if I was in a foreign country and I died, I wouldn't want our country to go to war because I was murdered by some radicals, because that's going into their trap. It's, we need to walk away more often than we fight. I mean, we should never be waging more wars than we're walking away. We should always be walking away more. And as for the apology tour stuff, there is never a time when saying you're sorry is the wrong thing to do. Never. There's never a time when saying you're sorry is the wrong thing to do. It's not. It never is. There is no instant. You didn't do something wrong, you say you're sorry. Nothing's hurt. Nothing is hurt. But I guarantee you, nothing bad has ever come from someone apologizing. Nothing. Someone, the fact that people are getting mad that Obama has apologized, or what kind of reckless human beings think that saying sorry is a bad thing? That's a great thing. We should do it more often. Can you honestly tell me that if we can say we're sorry to prevent a war, that's the wrong call? That's outrageous to me. I don't understand how people cannot just say Obama deserved a second term, and that's why he got one, because he did good in his first term, instead of being so partisan, instead of being about the party system. I can sit here and go, Christie, New Jersey, the New Jersey Christie guy, that he did a good thing. He did a great thing. He put his politics aside for the better of his constituents. That's the right thing to do. He should be congratulated. In 2016, if he talks about running for president, I'll be more apt to listen. I know this guy can be a bipartisan elected official. I'll think about it. That's what the Republican Party needs more of. They need more people that are bipartisan. They need to quit thinking or quit saying they're bipartisan and be bipartisan. We need more bipartisan. This country is diverse for all the wrong reasons. We're diverse on race. We're diverse on ethnicity. Why aren't we diverse on policy? I don't understand. I am glad Obama got a second term. And I have hopes. I do, but at the same time, I think we need to consider that Obama got a second term because he was a good president, not because Romney was a bad candidate. I have nothing bad to say about Romney. I think he flip-flopped on some things, but he was trying to win, and I don't have hard feelings for him. When it gets tough, you do what you do to try to win, and I think the right guy won. But I'll be honest, I don't think this race was ever close. I think the media, if it's biased, wants a tight election. They don't want a winner. I mean, maybe MSNBC would love for the Democrats to win, or Fox News would love for the Republicans to win. I think networks like CNN just want it to be close because it's good for ratings if it's close. Not that they're lean one way or the other. I just think that they wanted to consider it close. I don't think this race was close. You know, it is what it is. New Secretary of State. Obama's going to have a Supreme Court that I think he much likes because, you know, he's going to probably get to announce 3 more Supreme Court justice. And his Supreme Court will probably be one that reflects his values and views. But so things like road versus Wade are safe, and you know, I think that's good. I think that's a war on women, and that it should not be. Anyways, that's just some of my political views. Obama gets a second term. I think it's for the best. I voted for him, and I think this was a landslide victory. I don't think this was a close race. My idea of a close race is one state, one county, not winning by 3 or 4 states. Anyways, no close race. That's my views.